Dear Dumbledore, I'm writing you out of the utmost concern for my son Harry Potter, and his education and well-being at Hogwarts. Yeah, that's right. It's James Potter, remember me? How's that possible? Magic, dude. Magic. Before I get to the little inconvenient fact that you decided to raise my son like a prized pig just to die at the opportune moment, there are a few other minor issues that I'd like to address. Like, why in the muggle world did you have to deposit my boy with my dreaded sister-in-law and her bore of a husband? I mean, really, dude? And I get it, mother's love and all, but don't you think it might have been possible to send Hagrid around every once in a while just to make sure that they weren't locking the kid in the fucking closet? He might have actually been more help in the fight against Voldemort if he didn't grow up malnourished and had more friends than a couple of very unmagical brooms. And while we're on the subject of preparation, don't you think it might have been handy to teach the kids some defense against the dark arts? I mean, your history of faculty hires is bloody awful. You hired a dude with Voldemort living on the back of his head. Literally hiring Voldemort. Are you kidding me? And that's not the worst of it. Then you hired a bumbling fraud, my second bestest mate. Alright, Lupin was awesome. Then you hired another agent of Voldemort, Barry Crouch Jr., pretending to be an Auror. I mean, seriously, don't you actually check to see that the person who shows up to class on the first day is who you actually meant to hire? Or I don't know, maybe sober and not drunk on Polyjuice Potion? And then because of your incompetence, you're stuck with a woman who doesn't actually believe in the dark arts. And finally, you hire my mortal enemy. I mean, really, that whole operation you're running over there at Hogwarts is a bit hogwash, considering the fact that it was pretty important that Harry stay alive, right into the fact that he shouldn't. It is amazing how often you and your faculty put him in danger, sending him into the Forbidden Forest for detention, letting a basilisk swim around your pipes. I mean, you didn't even notice that my betrayer was sleeping in the bed of his best friend. You let my son walk straight into Voldemort's super obvious trap just because the Goblet of Fire said so. Every time someone says that Hogwarts is the safest place on earth, I just laugh. I really just laugh. You're dead, so sorry about that, but so am I. But don't you think it might have been possible? Just, you knew that you were going to die because of the curse on your hand. It was just a matter of time. And you couldn't have spent any of those months describing to Harry the fact that, oh yeah, here are my theories about the Horcruxes. Maybe let me give you a hint. Or I don't know, maybe left some instructions? I can't believe I'm finding myself agreeing with a Malfoy, but the only sensible thing for you to do is to step down as headmaster. In fact, I think you might be uniquely qualified to teach defense against the dark arts, which is probably the only thing you are qualified to do. Professor McGonagall is more than worthy to take your place. And whatever you do, I'm begging you, please let her hire her own replacement for Professor Transfiguration, because let's be honest, if it were left up to you, you'd probably end up hiring Wormtail. Oh, and P.S. Lily is bloody furious too.